All right, Mike Benoit here again, another episode of Tyranny Busters. I thought I'd just show this homepage for my website so you're not distracted by me. And we're going to talk about victimless crimes today. Tyranny Busters. Let's pull a layer of tyranny off the mind of man. Most people I talk to now think that driver's licenses are good. I can't tell you the percentage, but it's pretty high. And they think that we get some sort of security or safety out of it. But these same people would be against legislation, what you might call victimless crime. And that is where the parties involved are engaged in consensual sales of drugs or consensual sales of sex, consensual activities. Now, there's all kinds of victimless crimes. I've asked people to provide me a list, and I got a big list. And so we can go on and on with what is a victimless crime. And it should really be kind of easy for you to determine what a victimless crime is when there's no victim that comes forward and says, I've been damaged or I've been injured. Which Harry Brown pointed out in the video I watched today, that somebody that comes up and reports somebody for violating a victimless crime is not a victim. They're a rat. No, they're a stool pigeon, or they're an accuser. But they're certainly not a victim. Now, driver's licenses. Well, I asked people who are in favor of mandatory licensing for people to travel the highways, which are basically all of our property. And some people might say, well, it's all of our property, so we can set rules such as you can't drive on it unless you pass these tests and get a license. Well, just because it's all of our properties doesn't mean you can deny someone the use of the property if he doesn't do anything to demonstrate that he shouldn't be able to use it. In other words, not guilty before charged. So this idea that we got to be consistent on this stuff. Now, so for those people that say that, well, we still should have driver's license requirements, then I ask you, what should be the penalty for the guy that decides he's not going to get the driver's license? Should he be incarcerated? Should he be on trial? Should he be imprisoned? And if he considers an unlawful arrest, should he even resist? Because really, if the idea that government is instituted to secure our rights, then isn't it violating our rights by arresting us for doing an action where there is no victim? Now, here's a place where I'd like you to consider using your power as a juror to find these people not guilty. If somebody's in front of you for a victimless crime, don't believe Judge Tyrant that you got to obey the law and follow the law no matter what. If it's a victimless crime, then if you're for freedom, then you need to say not guilty. Unfortunately, more and more people are supporting more and more legislation, and less people are doing anything about the tyranny that's building up around us. And in fact, not sitting on these juries and finding people not guilty when it's a victimless crime. And there's a ton of victimless crimes. So I think we'll do more of these videos on each particular victimless crime, or several of them, and see how that turns out. This is Mike Benoit. Thank you for turning in to Tyranny Busters. Hopefully we helped relieve some tyranny upon your mind.